Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Brian. Hey, and we got some C10 stuff to get taken care of today. I've been looking around trying to find a good set of rallies that were reasonably priced for the old truck, and I picked these guys up thanks to Johnny on the old Craigslist, and then we dropped her off, and Byron down at the Discount Tire put us on some Cooper Cobras. So, hey, we are going to get those things mounted on the truck, and the center caps and beauty rings all put on there. It should completely change the truck. All right, the old turbines, you can see they're looking all pretty on the truck here. This wheel, I never could get it to clean up right. It's always been dirty. The rest of them, I used some acid on them, and boy, they cleaned up really well, just like some strong degreaser. But you can see they've got white, like oxidation on them, everything. Yeah, they're kind of reminiscent of the Dukes of Hazzard, but we are gonna change those out. They were my rollers just to get the truck where I didn't have to air tires up all the time. They've served their purpose well, but let's see what this truck looks like with the rally wheels. So while she's up on the lift, a good time to look at the brakes and make sure nothing's leaking. None of the wheel seals are leaking. Our rebuild job's not leaking. I think we're in good shape here. Adjuster looks right. Okay, we're good. All right, what's your guys' opinion on anti-seize on lug nuts? Use it, don't use it? Never ever use it? Silver, copper, what do you like? I always use anti-seize, especially these are brand new. They are the Gorilla brand, so they're supposed to be good. They come with their own lock and everything. I actually bought them for the billet wheels that I ordered for this truck that I never was able to get. So yeah, drop that down in the comments. Do you like anti-seize on lug nuts, or do you think it's going to make them come loose? So, anti-seize on the lug nuts. I don't know how many of you are on or off the boat with that one. And then, yeah, red Loctite. Keeps stuff tight, right? On the center cap bolts. I've had these things come loose so many times, and red Loctite on this, it's gonna go ahead and come back loose when you want it to, though. That's the big deal. So I did 80 foot-pounds of torque on my lug bolts. You have to let me know if that's right or not, because hey, I just get them tight, and these, I'm not going to bother with the torque wrench, guys. I will count how many click-a-lickas the old DeWalt goes here. Johnny was super nice to clean these things all up. They got wax on them. I mean, they're probably nicer than they'll ever be while I own it. Yeah, about that much. That is tight, guys. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. And I got red Loctite on here, so I'm gonna have to pause this and go get a rag and clean that up, because yeah. All right, and we're back. Got a little good old sprayway just to clean my dirty fingerprints off all this stuff. Guys at the tire shop were pretty nice. They didn't get stuff all over the wheels here. That was good. And we just try to get them cleaned up as good as we can. Make sure all that red Loctite's off, because that stuff, yeah, it's red Loctite. It stays on there forever, right? All right, so those aren't bad. I'll order me some new decals or sticker things for the middle from Brothers. And yeah, I'll get the rest of these done, bring you guys back in so you can, yeah, we'll see what it's like. All right, well, if you guys stuck around this long in the video, we're gonna have the sneak peek here. All right, we got a 1968 Chevy C10, tilt column out of a van, leather bucket seats. Everything is just kind of sitting here, has absolutely no glass in it. All the bodywork's done though, all the rust repair, primed, blocked. I even have the front fenders painted, and if you notice, the inside of the bed was painted as well. It's not a real short bed. It is, I guess it is a real short bed now, but it's a cut down bed, just like my blue truck, because I like the short bed trucks. And this one, we'd already done the old LS swap on it. So it's got a 5.3 liter, had just over 130,000 miles on it. I actually drove the Suburban that was in before we pulled the motor out. Oh man, tape's been on there a while. Probably gonna have a ton of cleanup to do. But this is our next project, and it's kind of where we're gonna get going. We're working on this 35 Chevy. A lot of stuff going on with it. But you know, a fella can only work on the same thing so long, and then you start to get a little bit tired of it. So we're gonna move on, and we're gonna kind of get this thing cleaned up. You can see it's sitting on 3.5 flat tires. So pretty much no air there. It is 5 lug swapped in the front. The rear is still 6 lug, but I have a set of axles to swap out there. Yeah, I painted the inside of the truck a different color than the outside. It's kind of a brown, flat, base clear color. We did the dash pad, shaved it all down and built it out of fiberglass. Yeah, just a fun project to do. And you can see, again, inside of the bed has it's all been painted. It has a brand new bed floor in it. A lot of body work done on it. Yeah, so, hey, I'm so glad you guys watch my videos. I ask that you give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing to it, and we're gonna go get the old blue C10 out